Hi Internet, welcome to the channel. I'm John Appleseed, your host. Let's do a Saturday New York Times crossword puzzle. This one posted on July 5th, 2025. The constructor is Tracy Bennett. The editor is Will Shorts. And let's see what we have today. One across, break off. Don't know, one down is careen wildly, maybe veer. 14 across is kind of survivor, the sole survivor. Maybe. 17 across, yard, for example. No, 20 across, challenges for management. 2 down is leave lost for words. Don't know that. 3 down, Jewish bakery specialty. I wonder if soul is wrong. 4 down, 3D diagnostic test. 22 across is an eerie phenomenon when a robot seems too lifelike. Is that the uncanny valley? Let's get some crossing letters before we put that in. Let's move over to this section. 5 across, French musician / composer, blank Tierson. Don't know that. 5 down, one of the pillars of improv. Yes and is the pillar of the one pillar of improv that I know. 15 across, name hidden in disobedience. So we have the letters E-D-I-E is a name, E-D, and those letters are in the word disobedience. 18 across, some stain preventers. Some kind of shield. 21 across, oil smugglers with a question mark. 6 down is bedeck. That's a word for decorate, could be adorn. 7 down, swell. A couple of meanings of swell there. 8 down, it's a straight shot. Let's try uncanny valley. For 22 across, the eerie phenomenon about lifelike robots. We have those 2 ends there that give me some confidence about it. And 7 down, swell, could be nifty. Yeah, the sense of swell is in peachy keen. It's a straight shot. Stains on a sofa. There's something you can have sofa covers. Sofa something I think works there for stain preventer. 21 across, the oil smugglers. Oh, maybe oil paintings here is what the question mark is indicating. Maybe art thieves would be people smuggling oil paintings. 9 down, keeps greasing that squeaky wheel. Re-oils. I'm not sure that needs a question mark. It's not really jokey, is it? 10 down, blanket. Coverlet doesn't quite fit. When you're with your lover, let blue skies be your coverlet. 11 down, pain relief brand. Let's try a leave for that. 12 down, Drew on a TV. Could be Drew Carey. 13 down, somewhat audible disparagement. A hiss, as in boo and hiss. Come to, for 9 across, could be reach. Oh, there's the thunder behind me outside. Zhao and Lai for 16 across is the Zhao of Chinese history. Re-oils. Envelop for blanket. Yes. Carry, hiss. Okay, those look all right. 19 down, dance move that slid into English as sachet. Oh, is that the cha-cha, which became sachet? Could be. It's a straight shot. Plus 25 across, bone in Bologna. That's also okay. This is spelled wrong for 1. 10 down is envelop. 25 across is osso, the Italian word for bone. Re-oils. Sofa covers. Dance move is chassé is a French word for chased or hunted. It might be a dance move, and it sounds like sachet. Oh, there's the thunder again. Rainy day here in southern Florida. 27 across, bad guys. No. 28 down, could be certain. and I'm mystified by 8 down. A straight shot. Is it a neat, like shot as in a drink? Or maybe neat vodka. I drink my vodka neat. That's a straight shot of vodka. Jan Tiersen. I'm going to guess that is correct. French musician, but it sounds more like a Scandinavian name, doesn't it? Maybe that would be the French spelling of Jan, a Scandinavian Jan. Okay, let's try that. 23 down. They're not as sweet as porters. Ale. Porter and ale kind of beer. 24 across. Newspaper in Boston or Miami. Here in South Florida, I read the Miami Herald. Let's try that. 24 down. What may be raised at a meeting? You can raise your hand at a meeting. 2 down. Leave lost for words. No. 26 across. Neutralize bad karma. Say, could be to atone for past misdeeds. 33 down. It's nothing. Nil is nothing. And 38 across. Muscle named for its shape. For short. Probably a deltoid, which I guess is kind of triangular shape like the Greek letter delta. 2 down could be tongue tie for leave lost for words. That fits with what we've got. 3 down, so some kind of roll. An onion roll? Maybe it's lone survivor. An onion roll? Is that the same thing as a bialy? I've had to look up bialy after a recent puzzle. So some kind of scan. There's a PET scan. Kind of rings a bell. CAT scan. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But stop could be break off. Change this to lone survivor. Yard is a unit of measurement. Careen wildly could be what? Slew? And challenges for management could be egos. You have to manage people's ego. Okay, careen wildly is slew. Those all look correct. Tongue tie, onion roll. PET scan. I'm going to have to look up the difference between a PET scan, a CAT scan, and an MRI and figure out which is which. 27 across, bad guys. No, 34 across, asterisk, to a typist. Is that a key? Asterisk is on the 8 key. I'm looking at my keyboard here. Does that indicate shift on a transcript or something? I'm not sure. 40 across. What's the big blank? What's the big idea? Could be certain. And 27 down, uniform shade. Something like khaki or olive drab, like a shade of a military uniform. 35 down, earth is to sun, as blank is to sol. Sol is the Spanish word for sun, and the Spanish word for earth is tierra. So let's try that. The star key. Okay, I guess a typist would think of the asterisk as the star key. Still not sure about those. 43 across, fencing option. One of the events in fencing is the epee. 46 across, subject of the books, Jonathan loved David. And take back the word. Jonathan loved David reminds me of the Bible, King David, and Saul's son Jonathan. I don't know, take back the word. Could be biblical, the word of God there. So I'm not sure what that is. Okay, 50 down, liquidy lump. A clot is kind of liquidy, I guess. 46 down, record-keeping device made of strings and knots. Is this the Inca quipu? I'm still reading a book called 1491 about the Americas before the arrival of Columbus. And they talk about the Incan. It's quipu. There's a couple ways to spell it. I'm going to try that. That may be right. Maybe this is queer. Something about queer theory or homosexuality as it relates to the Bible. Jonathan and David are often seen as a queer relationship. 47 down, complete. Utter failure, complete failure. Is on the brink, could be teeters. 50 across, alley-oops are basketball plays. There's also a comic strip called Alley-oop, but it's not capitalized, so I don't think it's that. 53 across, rigid sort of interpreter. A literalist is one who interprets things rigidly, according to the literal meaning of the source material. 44 down, squint to see, could be peer at. So 55 across, glass production is opera. Is Glass an opera producer that maybe I'm not familiar with? Let's try that. And 58 across, terse. No, that is burst. A glob. An oops or an error in a bowling alley could be a gutter ball. So let's try glob as the liquidy lump. A glob of honey or something. And opera, I guess Glass is an opera producer, but I don't know the name. 27 down, that's the uniform shade. Is it blue, navy blue, or I don't know. 48 down, like a perilous situation. Nope, 49 down, woman's name that becomes another woman's name if you reverse the third and fourth letters. All right, clues like this, I usually just have to get the letters and then make sure it fits. 56 across, Brendan of Panic at the Disco. Don't know that. 59 across, got a load of. No. Is it Elsie and Elise? After saying that, it just kind of pops into my mind. Elsie and Elise. Yeah, that fits. 45 down, very secure in a way. Don't know. 36 down, colloquial, collective pronoun there, you all, you plural. Let's try y'all. 41 across, getting in one guess as Wordle. I've never gotten Wordle in one guess. That would be a fluke or just have to be lucky. 29 across, Michigan's blank Marquette River. Waterway named for a missionary. Okay, Marquette, I know, was an explorer. I guess he was a père, the French word for father. He was Father Marquette. Did not know that. 37 across, Babe for one. Babe the Blue Ox, or Babe the Pig, the talking pig from the movie, maybe. 32 down is like flans and frittatas, both things made with eggs. They are eggy, like Miss Eggy of Saturday Night Live. She don't play. 41 across. What is it? Don't know. 45 across. That's like brutalist architecture. I haven't looked at that yet. Brutalist architecture is. Don't know that. 30 down. Fortnite developer. Nope. 31 down. Small time. Okay, let's go back here and see if we can finish this. Bad guys. Cads? Is cadet blue a specific shade of a military uniform? Okay, so cads and could be certain are. They are. They could be certain. I'm not quite sure I'm getting that. Star key, idea, CADS. Okay, I'm going to have to trust to luck there. So if we think about queer and related to the Bible, maybe it's queer theology. Okay. Take back the word. I have to check that out. A perilous situation is hairy. Very secure. Bolted, like it's bolted down. eyed, you looked at something, you got a load of it. Brendan Urie sounds plausible. Okay, I'm going to try bolted. And this is right. Y'all, yes. It's brutalist. It's utilitarian. It's blocky. Yes, that's what it might be. Thinking of the FBI headquarters in Washington, D.C. is, I think, a good example of brutalist architecture. 42 down, radiator fluid. No, 51 across, noble. Title, could be Earl, is a title of nobility in 4 letters. 54 across, Gallic, pal. I think that's ami, the French word for friend. Ami meaning pal, friend in French, and Gallic referring to France. 57 across, 99 Luftballons. Hast du etwas Zeit für mich, dann singe ich ein Lied für dich. That is Nena. Remember that song. 60 across, somewhat audible disparagements. Didn't we have audible disparagements up here for hiss? Somewhat audible disparagement. Booze. Maybe it's booze and hisses going in. This one plural. I don't like that NB ending. Radiator fluid. Epic. Is Epic Games the developer of Fortnite, maybe? Small time. Rinky dink. And 52 down, votes for. Votes in favor are 4 votes. They are yays. Tisks can be somewhat audible disparagements. Coolant is radiator fluid. Lady for the noble title, not Earl. And getting in one guess is acing. Doing something perfectly is acing it. So I think C finishes the puzzle. There we go. A typically difficult Saturday puzzle with no theme, as is usual. Onion roll. Uncanny Valley, I think, was a lucky guess, just because I know that term from reading about animation. Yes, and is the one thing that I know about improv, so that came fairly quickly. Neat vodka took me a while to figure out that. I had to get quite a few letters and then think that it might begin with neat. Chassé is not a dance move that I've heard of, so I had to kind of infer some things there. What else did I have trouble with? Blocky. Queer theology gave me a little bit of difficulty. And then I had clot instead of glob down here in the corner, which I had to figure out. And then kipu, I think I'm fortunate that I happen to be reading this book at the moment, so that's kind of fresh in my mind. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.